You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and Beautiful fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for May 26th through June 6th. We've got Liam and Sheila facing life-changing decisions, and a stage is set for 2, possibly 3 exits in these 2 weeks. And hey, if you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get started with Monday, May 26th, which of course is a holiday. Happy Memorial Day. And right now, it looks like Bold is airing a new episode. They usually do, but just be prepared. Watch that DVR. You never know what they're going to do. And if they do schedule an encore, then you need to delete it or it's going to mess up the following day's recording. I guarantee it. All right, getting started Monday, May 26th. Carter makes an extravagant gesture to Hope. And we could see Carter wanting to celebrate his big reunion with Hope when he thought he'd lost her. He could ask her to move in, or, seeming very Carter-like, he may pull a signature Thomas move and prematurely propose to Hope. Don't forget, Carter's got 3 broken engagements behind him, one to Maya Avant and Double Trouble when he proposed separately to sisters Zoe and Paris Buckingham, and none of those marriages ever happened. Meanwhile, Finn asks Liam for something, and so it might be Finn pressing Liam to please stop hiding his illness. By the way, these guys are on the cusp of a big bromance, and I am totally here for it. Also this week, Liam has a heart-to-heart with Steffy at the Cliff House. Of course, she wants Liam to pursue this treatment because it'll give Kelly and Beth more time with their dad, and it is the only glimmer of hope they've had. Plus, the hilarious Tom Arnold returns as Forrester private jet pilot Captain Deuce Stevens on Monday. He's going to be giving Daphne a ride to the airport. She's fleeing back to France after Carter broke her heart with his Hope reunion news. I do wonder if a chat with Deuce inspires her to change her mind and stick around, or if she leaves but then returns, because I don't think we're seeing the last of the nose. Tuesday, May 27th, Liam and Finn get closer and have a heartfelt moment. I said bromance. It's happening. Hope gives Carter an answer to his question on Tuesday, and I am pretty sure Carter's trying to get Hope to commit to him. After all her words, gaslighting, in my opinion, about him misreading what he overheard her saying to Liam, I could see Carter pressing her, but will Hope say yes? I do think she is kidding herself at this point or flat out lying, I don't know which, and wants Liam, but she thinks he's got no chance of surviving this brain cancer. Meanwhile, Ridge and Brooke are puzzled by Steffi's happiness for Hope. Now, Taylor knows Liam's dying, so Ridge might find out from her. Word is getting around. Not a lot of people know, though, but Carter does, and Hope does, and Taylor does. Wednesday, May 28th, Luna sends Will a naughty text, despite Grandma Sheila warning her, don't do it. That text might be bad words from Bad Girl Luna, or it might even be a provocative photo because she's still trying to seduce Will, but at this point, doubtful she will succeed. Luna and Electra get into a knockdown, drag-out fight, so you gotta assume that Will's girlfriend sees the text from Luna and goes to war over her man. We are setting the stage for a big exit later this week related to this specific situation. I'll tell you more about it in just a second. Then on Thursday, May 29th, Brooke tries to get Ridge on board with throwing a party for Hope, but he's not sure. Now, I can't imagine Brooke would be suggesting Hope's back at Forrester party since, she helped steal the company. But this may have something to do with Carter's surprise and the big question he asked, specifically, if he proposed. Hope might have felt trapped into saying yes, since she's given Carter all the blather about how no man has ever made her feel this way, which was the same stuff Hope said to Thomas, if you recall. Kind of repeat dialogue to my ears anyway. Brooke and Ridge are in the Forrester Creations office looking happy and touching hands, but don't get too excited because Brooke is totally heartbroken soon, setting the stage for Nick Marone's comeback to LA. Katie listens to Will's lady problems and gives him some advice, and Katie will no doubt tell her son again, keep in his pants and be patient on the intimacy issue. Meanwhile, Sheila has to intervene when Electra and Luna get into a physical altercation over Will. And again, we're setting the stage for a big exit, possibly two. Friday, May 30th, a spoiler photo has Deacon and Sheila sitting on their sofa looking pretty tense, and Deacon may come in the middle of this Luna and Electra brawl at his restaurant, which would make it pretty evident that Sheila's not been honest about avoiding her toxic, murderous granddaughter like she told him. Sheila is going to try and convince Luna to leave LA before she really messes up and winds up back in prison. I mean, honestly, it's not like Luna is ever going to land Will, and she keeps making trouble. Sheila's trying to prevent Luna from repeating her mistakes. With Finn and Sheila in LA, though, Luna may be reluctant to leave, although Finn has told her to kick rocks and he'll never be in her life. But with Lisa Yamada due on set to film a new series for Amazon Prime called Elle, which is a Legally Blonde prequel, yeah, Luna's going to have to leave for now. Probably not forever. But the question is, will she go alone? So we have Daphne getting ready to leave town, and we've got Luna being told to leave town. And then she makes Grandma Sheila an offer. So Luna may ask Sheila to come with her at least long enough to help her get settled somewhere else. And Sheila does love her little lunatic Luna. So I wonder if she'll tell Deacon she's going to go get her settled elsewhere and then she'll come back. So 2, maybe 3 exits in the next 2 weeks. June 2nd through the 6th, Luna makes her decision, stay or go. And it seems like despite her wanting Will as a boyfriend and wanting Finn as her dad, Grandma Sheila wrote her a reality check that she's got to cash. We'll see if Sheila goes along, at least for a few minutes. Kimberlin Brown is on recurring, not contract. She's not needed front burner right now. So I could see them writing her out temporarily as Lisa Yamada exits. Will comfort Electra after the Luna brawl and reassure her, but he is a Spencer male, so he won't be patient forever on the intimacy issue. Deacon is struggling with Hope's news. Of course, Deacon's not going to be happy that Hope's with Carter instead of Liam. And Deacon finding out Liam's dying might not change his stance. You know, he may tell Hope that terminally ill Liam is still better than Carter. But if Hope tells Deacon she's engaged to Carter, you know, and that means that Deacon gets to walk her down the aisle and cater her wedding, he may relent. We'll see if Carter does indeed propose and if Hope does indeed feel trapped into saying yes. Ridge is leading Brooke on with enough mixed signals to crash every airplane at LAX. He's not going to ditch Taylor, at least not yet, because he promised her forever. And Steffi would drop kick her dad if he broke her mom, Taylor's fragile heart. But there is a reckoning ahead. By the way, there's a remote shoot in Italy that seems like it's going to be the break point for Taylor and Ridge, and Nick and Brooke are part of that. In the meantime, Taylor is oblivious to Ridge's distraction and daydreams of Brooke, but Ridge is also giving Brooke hope and then dashing it, setting the stage for Nick's arrival the following week. Steffi and Finn support Liam after his life-changing decision, and Hope finds out that there's hope for Liam, and she may have some buyer's remorse about committing to Carter.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.